The modern world, with all its conveniences and comforts, is quietly breeding a generation of weak men. It's a world that has redefined strength, not as the ability to endure hardship, face adversity, or rise after a fall, but as the capacity to avoid discomfort at all costs. We've become so obsessed with comfort, instant gratification, and safety that we've lost sight of what it truly means to be strong. The result? A generation of men who are ill-prepared to face the challenges life inevitably throws at them. The men of today are not forged in the fires of struggle and discipline. They are coddled, shielded from hardship, and encouraged to seek out the easiest path. This world of instant messaging, fast food, and disposable goods has made us expect everything to come without effort. And as a result, we've become mentally, physically, and emotionally fragile. Men are no longer taught to embrace discomfort, to build resilience, to persevere through pain. Instead, they are taught to flee from it, to numb themselves with distractions and comforts, to avoid anything that challenges their delicate sensibilities. We live in a society that encourages weakness disguised as empathy. It's become fashionable to prioritize emotional fragility over emotional fortitude, to label toughness as toxicity and vulnerability as strength. While there is value in understanding and processing emotions, the modern world often demands that men act according to a skewed, passive definition of masculinity, one that rewards sensitivity over strength, submission over leadership, and passivity over action. This distortion leaves men confused, lost, and uncertain of their role in a world that is crying out for real strength, courage, and integrity. The truth is, real strength doesn't come from avoiding challenges, but from overcoming them. It comes from understanding that discomfort is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced, for it is in the crucible of struggle that a man is truly forged. It's about being resilient in the face of failure, standing tall in adversity, and refusing to bow to the pressures of a society that seeks to dilute masculinity into a mere shadow of what it once was. But the modern world tells men they don't need to toughen up. They are encouraged to indulge in their emotional whims and victimhood, to place blame elsewhere for their lack of success and fulfillment. Men are told they can't stand firm, that they should apologize for their strength, that their masculinity is something to be ashamed of. The result is a society of men who lack direction, purpose, and drive. They float aimlessly, drifting with the tide, instead of carving their own path. There was a time when being a man meant standing tall when the world around you was crumbling, facing down your fears with courage, and pushing forward despite the odds. Strength was measured by your capacity to endure, to lead, to build, to protect, and to serve. Men weren't perfect, but they had a sense of duty and an understanding that hardship was a part of life, something to be faced, not avoided. Today, we have lost that sense of purpose. Many have traded it for the illusion of safety and comfort, sacrificing strength for security. What the world needs now is not more passive men who cower in the face of difficulty, but bold men who are willing to rise, who know that their strength lies in their ability to keep going when the world tells them to stop. The world needs men who understand that real strength is not about avoiding pain or seeking pleasure, but about using every challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more than they were yesterday. We need men who will step up, who will lead with conviction, who will bear the weight of responsibility, and who will not be swayed by the trivial distractions of a weak society. If we are to break the cycle, it starts with embracing the discomfort of growth, the discipline of self-mastery, and the courage to stand firm in a world that increasingly rewards mediocrity and weakness. The time for weak men has passed. The world now needs men who understand that true power lies in the ability to rise above, to forge their own path, and to shape the future, not as fragile shadows of their potential, but as powerful, resilient forces to be reckoned with. And that's a wrap. If this message resonated with you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss content like this. It's time to stop settling for mediocrity and start building the strength, resilience, and discipline that will shape a better future. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. How are you stepping up to challenge the world's expectations of you? Thanks for watching, and remember, true strength is forged in adversity. Until next time, stay strong and rise above.